One, two, one, two, one, two.
Cleanse the environment of Ratchet. First, we cleanse the environment of Ratchet with sage. Num num urenge ochoyo. Num num urenge ochoyo.
They failed at controlling their pussy, protecting their pussy, and even maintaining and cleansing their pussy.
See that forked tongue come out? I am very submissive to the right men. See, that is meant to be a smokescreen the demon uses to cloud your vision. It's meant to make you say, oh, this ain't a demon.
I was like, okay, cool, leave me in the hotel room. Well, I leave the hotel room, I go get my blood work done. When I'm down here, imagine this is the day after she gets her surgery done. So I go down there, get my blood work done or whatever. Boom, boom, boom. So when I went down there or whatever, I did everything. So then the day after that, of course, that was when my surgery was scheduled. So at this point, we down in Miami for 4 days. So okay, she my sister had surgery for 2 days or whatever. So we went, whatever. Now we didn't even have a car. We was taking a taxi at this time. It wasn't even an Uber. Like it was no such thing as an Uber at this time.
So this woman had her BBL before there were Ubers. So she's an old BBL veteran. You understand? And she's getting her BBL 2 days after her sister got her BBL, and they don't got no nerves. So they just went out there wilding for some gladiator shit.
Okay, so stay with. It wasn't even such thing as an Uber at the time, so we literally like taking a yellow taxi or whatever, the big hatchback one, so we could get in the back, lay on our stomach, and get transported somewhere we get transported to. What? So I go down there, so I see Dr. McAdoo. He's excited, he's full of energy, and he was such a sweet person. Now where I should have been honest with things that was because I was so excited, just so thirsty, like, oh my God, come on, let's go. I was just too thirsty. I ain't gonna even lie, I was too thirsty. I lied. I did not tell him that I had already had a surgery 3 months prior to coming there. Now, people always be like, well, I don't understand how he could look at you and tell that you had already had a surgery. I don't know either, but like I said, I'm going to just say this in some type of defense. Like I told y'all, it wasn't a thing for real. So I don't know if he probably couldn't recognize the scars or whatever the case was. Because y'all know getting lipo and getting a BBL, like you going under the skin, you can't tell. And you got scar tissue. Well, back then you couldn't tell if you had scar tissues and all that stuff under the skin. And I guess that he was probably feeling like, shit, she going to keep it real with me because who wanted down somebody's table? Now that wasn't even going through my mind. That wasn't even going through my mind about the danger that I could have put myself in by lying to him. You know?
Of course it wasn't going through your mind. You was worried about looking good, so I guess higher tiered men could look at you for your pussy. So you and black women would just go through this risky procedure. It's very risky and dangerous, and you put your family and everybody at a real worry. They don't even know you're doing this to yourself.
You know what I'm saying? Because the fat that was already in my butt was still in the process of healing, y'all. Like, I was still healing. I was still sore. Like, I still had to wear a 5-honey, okay? Like, that's how I wasn't.
Yo, homie, this bitch was on us. Matter of fact, let me bring it back. BT, you missed it. You missed the last one. Yo. Sorry about that. Let's get it.
To Miami or whatever. We stand up or whatever. Now, I did pre-schedule another surgery for me to go to Miami to the same place. That's how I knew about it. So, right. Okay, so that's how I knew about it. So I had already called Miami to make me an appointment to go, and I was going to get some 360 lipo. Around that time, like J scope and all that stuff wasn't a thing then. But I was going to get me 360 lipo because I wanted some more liposuction and possibly around 2. Cool.
I was gonna go get me some more liposuction and some more surgery. These black women are very disgraced at how they were born. That's the best way I could put it. There you go, BT. They're getting BBLs because a lot of them know they're ugly without a big black ass. Right. They're disgraced on how they were born. I agree.
Cool. Because mind you, I had just got my surgery done here like 2 months prior to me finding out about seduction and all that stuff. At that time, Dr. McAdoo was a doctor with them. So I was going to him. I'm like, okay, well, like once my body done, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna see if I need whatever. Now I didn't have to tell them what I wanted at that time when I made that appointment. I just had to put my deposit down. Then once I got there, I let them know what I wanted. That's how follow me. That's how long ago it's been. That's how different it is. So hold on, so I tell my sister, like, yes, sister, whatever, I made my appointment to go to seduction or whatever. I show her the doctor. One of my friends, had went with me. I mean, not with me, had went before me or whatever, and she looked so good. And she had went to, what is his name? He was so raw, but he only like specialized in petite people. So that's how I ended up with Dr. McAdoo, because I've never been like a petite girl. So he only specialized in petite girls. So so once I saw her body, I'm like, okay, boom. So anyway, I show my sister, blah, blah. My sister want to go, blah, blah, blah. Okay, now let's fast forward again. So we get to Miami or whatever. So we go to the appointment with her. So at this time, like, I'm amped up. Now it's just me and her in Miami. It's just me and her. I'm amped up, like, oh, yeah, sister, woo, woo. So I'm there or whatever. So I'm seeing, like, y'all just don't even, I wish, like, I recorded that journey at that time, because y'all, it was so easy. I walked into the office for her. She did her consultation, because they did consultations then. So she was getting her surgery done the next day. Boom, she got her surgery done the next day. I had to pick her up from the hospital, blah, blah. Now, mind y'all, she got 360 lipo. And did she get a BBL? Did I still get a BBL? I can't remember. I think so, though. I think so. I think she got 360 lipo on the BBL. Boom. Y'all, we get to the hotel. I say, she up, she good. Like, it was invasive, but she was like still able to run. So by the time she like comes to herself.
It was invasive, but I mean, these women are gladiator strong. It was invasive, but she was up and running.
I'm like, I want to go. Woo, I want to get one. So we was gonna be down there for like 8-10 days. So she like, go ahead. Y'all, it's only me and her. Now y'all know you need somebody to take care of you while you healing. Y'all, why I call this place? I say, hey, y'all. I say, hey, whoever coordinator was, answer the phone. I'm like, I have an appointment scheduled for whatever. I can't remember the date, but I remember the conversation. I'm like, I got an appointment scheduled for whatever. I'm already in Miami with my sister. I don't think I'll be able to come back. My sister's got her surgery done. I'm trying to figure out, if I pay the rest of the amount, can I just get my surgery done while I'm down here? Now, they was not popular like that, so they didn't really have like a lot of people ahead of me. So the girl on the phone, she said, yeah, you can come down here. So I tell my sister, she's like, okay, cool, leave me in the hotel room. Girl, leave the hotel room, I go get my blood work done. When I'm down here, imagine this is the day after she gets her surgery done. So I go down there, get my blood work done or whatever, boom, boom, boom. So when I went down there or whatever, I did everything. So then the day after that, of course, that was when my surgery was scheduled. So at this point, we down in Miami for 4 days. So okay, she must have got surgery for 2 days or whatever, so we went, whatever. Now, we didn't even have a car. We was taking a taxi at this time. It wasn't even an Uber. Like, it was no such thing as an Uber at this time. Okay, so stay with me. It wasn't even such thing as an Uber at the time, so we literally like taking a yellow taxi or whatever, the big hatchback one, so we could get in the back, lay on our stomach, and get transported somewhere we can transport.
So we could get on our backs and lay on our stomachs. Damn. No straight nigga has ever said he requires a bitch to get a BBL. They get that shit because they hate the right. Proof that gladiators know that's right. Gladiators know that that's a dangerous surgery, and that bitch back right the next day hoeing. How do you live with that, with a bitch that's right? It's very true. They're very adventurous and dangerous, and like I was saying earlier, you put a worry on your family and shit like that. It's very inconsiderate.
So I go down there. So I see Dr. McAdoo. He's excited. He's full of energy, and he was such a sweet person. Now where I should have been honest with things, that was because I was so excited and just so thirsty. Like, oh my God, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. I was just too thirsty. I ain't gonna even lie. I was too thirsty. I lied. I didn't tell him. I did not tell him that I had already had a surgery 3 months prior to coming there. Now, people always be like, well, I don't understand how he can look at you and tell that you had already had a surgery. I don't know either, but like I said, this I'm gonna just say this in some type of defense. Like I told y'all, it wasn't a thing for real. So I don't know if he probably couldn't recognize the stars or whatever the case was. Because y'all know getting lipo and getting a BBL, like you going up under the skin, you can't tell. And you got scar tissue. Well, back then you couldn't tell if you had scar tissues and all that stuff under the skin. And I guess that he was probably feeling like, shit, she gonna keep it real with me because who wanted down somebody's table? Now that wasn't.
So you hear her. She's not even telling the doctor that she just had surgery. This is when you know a bitch is lying. Okay? You didn't tell the doctor because you knew he wouldn't do it. And you really wanted it. I mean, these people are sad people, man.
Even going through my mind. That wasn't even going through my mind about the danger that I could have put myself in by lying to him. You know what I'm saying? Because the fact that was already in my butt was still in the process of healing, y'all. Like, I was still healing. I was still sore. Like, I still had to.
I was still healing from another surgery, going to get another surgery because I'm disgraced the way that the Lord built me.
A 5 high, honey, okay? Like, that's how I wasn't even done healing yet. But I knew, like, because they did tell you, like, the rule is, now I think they tell you, like, you need to be out of surgery for, like, a year before you're able to get your body done again. But back then, it was like, you need to be out of surgery for at least 6 months. So, I didn't tell her. I'm like, yeah, I told him, like, yeah.
She went at 2 months, and she didn't tell that doctor. There's another scenario with these bitches. So you put that doctor practice at risk.
I got work done, that I already had a tummy tuck. But my tummy tuck was like a year old, some change old already. So like, I got a tummy tuck, blah, blah. So I guess that he feels like, about her being honest with me, because my lab stuff came back good, wasn't no wrong. My lab was perfect, hemoglobin, all that, everything was fine because they had already did my blood work the day before, whatever. So they had already got the results and stuff back because it was 10 hours. So I guess he's got him looking like, like her blood work and everything fine. He probably thinking like, okay, she's gonna tell the truth. She's telling the truth or whatever. So no, I was not telling the truth. I lied. And this.
There we go. Here we go. The lesson in that example is that's who the Gladiator BW wants to deal with. Understand why she leave men and all this other wild shit. They want to deal with people that don't know them. Can't tell when they being, lying. That's the type of men. That's why they always want to deal with a new man. They want to play that game all until somebody find out who you really are. You put people at risk, man.
This is just a disclaimer before I continue. Y'all, please be honest with y'all doctors. I know sometimes we get really excited and we want things done, but it is so dangerous now. And this by the grace of God, baby, my angel is carrying me because anything could have happened to me. Like, I could have literally died on that table. I could have died once I got up, and anything could have happened. A blood vessel that could have traveled and went to the wrong spot. So, like, just be honest or whatever, because I did have complications with my butt when my butt was that big. I did. It was heavy. It was hurting. It was like I had it. So just be honest. Okay. So yeah, or whatever. So he let me know whatever he do the surgery. Now, when he do the surgery, I get up or whatever, and I remember being in pain. I'm like, oh my God, I'm in way more pain than I was when I got my first surgery. But I'm like, maybe I know that's probably because I was still sore or whatever. So the next day when I get back to the hotel, I take the taxi back to the hotel. My sister come pick me up in the cab already. I take the cab back to the hotel. And that's so crazy because like she was still like on her knees too, like she was able to sign me out or whatever, but she was still on her knees too, like still healing. Because like I said, this was the second day that she was, well, at this time, this was the third or fourth day that she was down there or whatever, So, girl, so we get back to the hotel or whatever, and it was so funny. Like, I remember this like it was yesterday. We both just so sore, so stupid, silly in the hotel room. Couldn't even bend down where we trying to order food. We dropped the paper on the floor. Couldn't neither one of us bend down. It was just horrible. Like, oh my God. Thinking back, that was the most irresponsible, immature thing that I feel like me and her have done as a whole. I would have never done it today. And I would tell anybody, like, why don't you never do no stuff like that right now today. If I had to tell somebody, like, don't do that. Don't be like me, y'all. Do not. Okay. So, y'all, I was in so much pain. Like, she wasn't in that much pain, but we both had the same pain pills. So, like, we got our pain pills from down there. We just went to like little CVS across the street. We was able to get our pain pills and stuff from down there or whatever. And I was like in so much pain. So at this point, I was taking shit.
What? What the fuck did she say?
Hey Meta, take a photo.
Sorry, language. I was taking me and her pain pills because, girl, I was in pain, honey. I was in pain. But when I had to go do my checkup, they still used to want to do the checkup the day after. So when I went and did my checkup, y'all, my butt was so big and it was so sore. It was so sore. I don't have a picture right after, but I have a picture when I get home. And I'm gonna show you how like so much of the fat was like stored on top because they used to.
This is what she wanted.
Want the fat from the top to fall down to the bottom, to create that shape. So I was so sore. My butt was so big. They had to cut me out of my thigh high and put me. They had to let my cheeks sit out of my thigh high because it was too much depression and it was in so much. Now I'm not going to say.
This don't sound good. It don't sound like your pussy good.
Hey, that I am the reason that Dr. McAdoo started doing vixen bodies and big booties, but I feel like I'm part of it because y'all. When I went back for that checkup, that man was so happy with his work. Because don't get me wrong, when you first do it, like it looked good, it was tight, it was shaped up, my booty was sitting up, or whatever. He was so happy with his work. And he was like, oh my God, he was taking pictures of it. He was showing people in the office and everything. And people always wanted to take pictures of it and everything like that, so I was okay. But I was just in so much pain. So he was like, eventually it's going to calm down. And eventually it did. Once I got home from surgery or whatever, it was still good. So I'm just like, for the first 2 years, my butt was good. But as time started progressing, like I said, so after a year, your body not even really fully healed for a year. So after like 2 years or whatever, my body was like fully healed. My skin was set in place, my butt was set in place, everything. It was big, but it wasn't like, oh my God, but it was like big and it looked nice. So I honestly feel like after that, I had started like gaining.
Hold on, that's what she wanted to look like, y'all. Hold on.
It was big, but it wasn't like, oh my God, but it was like big and it looked.
That's what she wanted. So this is what she got: 2 tummy tucks, and I think 2 or 3 BBLs, and that's what she ended up looking like.
Nice. So
and she was able to, get the hair and just do it up. She had that bread.
I honestly feel like after that, I had started like gaining weight and everything. So like this is just all happening like in the span of the years, like coming up.
No. You didn't just start gaining weight. You got the surgery so you could continue to eat like the fat bitch you was. Let's stop doing that.
Now or whatever, and weight and everything. So like this is just all happening. I honestly feel like after that, I had started like gaining weight and everything. So like this is just all happening like in the span of the years, like coming up now or whatever, before I got it so down. And I'm gonna try to find pictures that I probably never posted to show y'all how my butt was like looking. Cause like now, just me looking back on it, I would have never wanted my butt to look like that. My skin started stretching. It started dropping. It started dropping because it was heavy, and I started gaining weight or whatever. Because sometimes when you have surgery or whatever, we kind of forget the fact that we got to take care of our bodies. Well, now because fitness and health is like such a big thing now, it's probably.
Well, I need y'all niggas to understand this. They talk so fast, that you'll just sit there and let the bitch talk to you. No. So you didn't realize that once you got surgery, you didn't have to take. I know you thought you a fat person at heart. You don't have the discipline of working out, or you wouldn't have went and bought that shit. It's sad, man.
On our minds more. But back then, it wasn't like on our man. All we knew was like we had our body done. We had this fast shape. We didn't have to go to the gym for it. Building a body in the gym was not a thing back then either, because I used to stand on it like, you can't build your body in the gym, blah, 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 blah. And now just...
There you go. That's the truth. Because you lazy, fat, and hungry. That's why.
Moving forward, I'm like, you really can, because I didn't really, like a couple years ago, I didn't really like my body until I started working out. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. So that just made me go back to the bull crap that I was telling myself, you know. So I was gaining weight, I was going out, I was kicking it, I was partying, I was drinking, I was eating, I was doing everything that I wanted to do or whatever, because I felt like.
What do I tell y'all all the time? What I tell y'all? What do I tell y'all when it comes to box? On some sort of medicine. So she on medicine to heal her body. On some sort of drugs, which is the main drug, alcohol, drinking heavy, eating whatever. Just contaminating this fucking box.
Okay, I can do that because I got a body done. It ain't gonna come back. Ooh, but what I didn't realize was now it's probably not gonna come back in your stomach. Now it's probably not gonna come back to where you got lipo with. Okay, yeah, you got tummy tuck. Your stomach may not get big and hang to the floor, but honey, that fat is gonna come somewhere. So baby, my neck was fat, baby. My hands, my knee, honey. When I say the fat was coming back, the fat was coming back in places I didn't even know fat comes from. Okay, so as I started gaining weight, I started learning that I didn't gain weight in those lipo areas, baby. I was gaining weight in my butt. I was gaining weight in my butt where they put that fat at, because that fat was already growing. So this fat is alive in your booty. You know, like this ain't dead fat in your booty. That's just like...
Here we go with the freaky stuff, y'all. Here we go. Yo, I can't make none of this stuff up. I could never be that creative and say, yo, the fat in your body is alive. I could never be that creative and say, yo, the fat in your body from lipo is not dead fat. It's alive. This is the freaky stuff.
I was gaining weight in my butt where they put the fat at, because that fat was already growing. So this fat is alive in your booty. You know, like this ain't dead fat in your booty. So that's just like, hypothetically speaking, you taking the fat out of my stomach and putting it in my butt, but my stomach was where my fat grew at. So now that fat that normally grows in my stomach is put in my butt. So now to me, that fat that's in my stomach is growing in my butt. Don't put me on this, I cannot be 100% right, but I know what I know, and I was interested in my body. So I'm like, when I gain weight, the first thing get big is my booty. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
The world's first titanium nonstick pan can blow your hair back. Unlike the Gale.
So think about what she's saying right here. What she's saying right here is she had the BBL. She had one BBL. They put the fat on top of the old BBL. And the fat on top of the old BBL was growing. So her ass had to look horrible. Like you said, this is gross. These bitches are living gross lifestyle, yet they're niggas trying to convince us that here's a wifey. Yeah, I agree. I'm sorry.
So my booty get big, girl. So my butt is getting big. So I went from confidently showing my butt to, like, as time has kept going, like it just kept getting bigger, and then I'm gaining weight. So I'm just like, it was just a lot. So as I started, I got older. I was getting older. And I just started realizing, you know, like I just didn't like it anymore. Like it just did not look good. It was starting just not to look good anymore. I got tired of like being stared at. I got tired of being pointed at and talked about, to the point I had started wearing like little long shrugs and stuff, like little long sweaters, anything long to cover my booty, even stuff that wrapped around my waist. I always looked nice and I looked cute because
There you have it. She was disgraced with how she was born. She tried to alter it with money. It still fell apart. So not only was she disgraced on how she was born, she was disgraced on how she tried to fix it. So I wish we knew how long that little time span was. I guess it was well, I don't know. Maybe let's give her 5 years. Let's give her 3 to 5 years. She had 3 to 5 years of balling, boss bitching, people liking her. And then in the turning years, people start looking at her, pointing at her, say, look at that freaky, fucked up, gross piece of shit. I would never hit that. So let's get to the real point. Niggas stopped trying to hit it. And she knew she couldn't like take her clothes off around men. Her world had crumbled. Her pussy became visually unappealing, even though she's healthy. That's the shit these bitches go through, homie. This is sad. Wow.
Not look good. It was starting just not to look good anymore. I got tired of like being stared at. I got tired of being pointed at and talked about, to the point I had started wearing like little long shrugs and stuff, like little long sweaters, anything long to cover my booty, even stuff that wrapped around my waist. I always looked nice and I looked cute because I had started to learn how to like camouflage it or put it up or whatever, or like, you know, not.
Stop the show. Stop the show. What do they do best, family? Camouflage. What do they do best? You know? But you can't get no man because you know you got to take your clothes off. And then you know you get a man hitting that nigga nasty. Wow. Her ass look crazy naked. Plus up, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Damn.
Started to learn how to like camouflage it or put it up or whatever, or like, you know, not make it show so much, because it got to a certain point that it did not match my legs.
Wow.
And I'll tell people like my story or whatever, and they're like, well, you wanted it that big? And I'm like, it's not, I didn't want it that big. I didn't know it was going to get that big. I didn't know that once I gained weight, it was going to get bigger. I didn't know that my skin was going to stretch to the point that it started dropping.
Ma'am, I don't deal with the lying. You knew that you was out having a good time and you was getting attraction. You did know. You did know that you had a fat woman's appetite. You did know. You did know you was eating and drinking and turning up like it's no tomorrow. You did know. You was hoping to get lucky. You're a fat person at heart, sis.
I didn't know this. Like, I did not educate myself on this. Like, all I knew was I wanted a butt.
Right.
That's all I knew.
You did know.
That's all I knew. So after that, because as time just like continues to go on or whatever, I never knew that like getting into gal was like a thing or whatever. It wasn't even a thing then, because when I had went back to seduction, when I ended up getting some gal or whatever, and that's what they had told me, like, you know, that's really not a thing. But my doctor or whatever, he was like, I just feel like I need to do this for you because this is huge. Like, this is not good. Like, this needs to be taken care of. So that's when I did get some taken out. But at that time, I was still overweight or whatever, so he wasn't able to take out a massive amount. But he took out some or whatever. But let me go back. I'm fast forwarding. So so it's like I was just walking around here like this gigantic booty. So I was known for the girl with a big old booty. Like, if you said in Chicago, I'm not like super known, but people know me. I do hair too, you know, so, and I have a nice clientele and a nice following on my platforms, enough for people to like know who I am. I've been in Chicago my whole life. I've done so many people hair. So even if you
okay, let's talk about it, fellas. She got money. All right. She got money. How much would you hit that for? Okay. Yeah, how much would you hit that bad BBL box for? She got money, so you don't have to be generous. How much would you hit that bad BBL box for? 1 hour. Okay? How much? You tell me and I'll tell you. See, because she got money like that. She got her own little business. I could rock with her. You know what I'm saying? I could rock with her. Because think about it. She was doing hair and she got that BBL. She must have been killing it. All that bread, buying everything, doing everything, flying, taking pictures, looking good. She basically lived lived a rock star's life for like 3 years. So the question I pose to you niggas, because she's still making money. So how much would you hit this for the hour? And I really want to say how much per month. But I'll just say for the hour. How much would you hit it for the hour? She got money.
Don't know me. You may know of me or may have seen me, or we may have crossed paths. So, you know, when you said Kelly, and it's so funny, even right now today, like if you say Kelly, like Kelly with the big booty, Kelly with that big old booty, or whatever. So and you know, that was just like my reputation. And I used to be outside. And I remember one time I was outside with my daughter. I was in H&M. I was shopping for her, and I was in line. I didn't have nothing to cover my butt at that time because I didn't really start wearing nothing to cover my butt at that time. But somebody was recording me, this dude, some dude, I cannot remember who he was. I just remember that it was a guy. I believe that it was a gay guy or whatever. And he was just talking so much crap about me on his page. So because, like I said, because I am known by some people, they sent it to me like, ain't this you, Kelly? Or whatever. And I knew it was me from the side and from behind, but I also knew it was me because my daughter was in the picture and the video that was recorded. No, he wasn't trying to record her. He was recording me, but my baby was right there with me. So I went off. Honey. I went off on him. I was making statuses. We was going back and forth or whatever.
Right. But you saw him recording you in the store. So what does that mean? That means he was definitely gay. Because you know they ain't fucking with no gay nigga. Gay nigga will beat your ass. So she made sure she went home and got at him behind the computer. And she was with her daughter. So I'll give her that little bit of grace. But I do know them gay niggas, they don't care nothing about you. That gay nigga was like, look at this dirty, nasty, look at how bad botched BBL. Oh, shit. Yo, look at what happened to this woman for trying to disrupt the nature and disrupt how she was born and what she let herself evolve to from being fat, lazy, and hungry. She tried to alter it. She lived a rock star's life. This is a whole movie. She lived a rock star's life. Then as she faded, and it wasn't about her buying clothes no more. She was taking her daughter buying clothes, not trying to be a rock star anymore, trying to be a regular, average human being. And then somebody got her. And in this new world and climate, they get to record you, okay? And they recorded her like, oh, look what happened to the famous rock star. Her ass is tall, da-da-da. And now she's all sad and heartbroken. And in the movies, it's because you disrupted the way of nature. And you live good on a high horse for a couple of years, and now and she still ain't get to the part where she took it out. Let's go. Hold on. She give me $1,600 a month. We could talk. That's decent money. That's decent money, B. That's decent money. Now, we don't got how many times you got to hit it per month, but that's decent money. Like, say you got to live with her and her daughter, but you get to go out, go and come as you please, but you got to go home to her every night. Go make your own money, do whatever. She's a boss, but you got to come home to her every night. Not every night, but, you know, that mainly nights. You know, you can still go on vacation. You can do whatever you want, but, you know, this is your ride or die. She giving you $1,600 a month. She got nice cars. She got the business. And, you know, she got to give you that bad BBL box. I mean, can you deal with it, fellas?
Well, you know, and I was more so mad that my daughter was like subjected to that. She didn't know really what was going on because she was little at the time, but she was subjected to that. And
ma'am, she wasn't subjected to that. You could have been your natural, bald-headed, fat self, and nobody would look at you. But you had to be seen. So you went and got a BBL and a 360 and lipo and double BBL and all this other stuff so you could be looked at. Don't you get it? Don't you get it? You spent thousands and thousands of dollars for that sort of embarrassment on your daughter. Don't you get it? Here we go.
I was just like, I was disgusted, you know. So that's when that was around the time when I had like really started covering up. Like, okay, I'm gonna have to fix this when I go outside because I can't even take my baby to the store to go shopping. Even at the grocery store, people used to follow us around and take pictures. And I just had people be like, can I pay you to take a picture of me? Because, you know, I have my makeup and my hair stuff done. So at this point, I'm probably looking like one of these little video bitches that they done seen in Miami somewhere, you know. So people like, okay, I take a picture with you, blah, blah. And I was like, no, no. Or can I touch it? Can I just touch it? Oh my God, can I touch it? It was just like to the point that I even have to like stop people from touching because they're trying to like touch it without even asking. So I just was like, I just got fed up or whatever. So that's when I had like started like trying to dive in and finding out about how to get it took down or whatever. And I found a way to like, you know, and I went back to seduction, called the doctor, and I got it took down a little bit because as much as they could, because like I said, I was still overweight and then being, you know, you have to have a certain BMI. And that's when everything was like around that time. That's when like it was getting strict.
We not getting past that. We not getting past that. You have to have a certain BMI, and they had started getting strict because when I went, it wasn't all those restrictions. You could just be ruthless with it, because that's what I need. I don't need to be under no guidelines. I need to be unruly and ruthless with it, so she could only get a little bit taken out because she's not disciplined enough to get down her BMI. It happens, man. You know, it's tough on us all out here. I'm gonna be decent, man. It's tough on us all out here, you know. But damn.
But they were still over there in Coral Gables, so it was still like kind of back in the day. So
damn.
Athletes everywhere, including myself.
Damn, this bitch is fucked up. Shit. Gotta pay me. Oh, damn.
Let me think. I'm sorry. I'm pausing. I'm trying to. I don't want to like skip over anything. So yeah. So just fast forward. I had when he got something took down or whatever. And it was still really big. It was still big. Like I tried to lose weight and stuff, and I just still was not satisfied. Like I used to cry, like looking in the mirror, like.
Stop the show. Stop that. You're not getting past that. Oh no. I used to cry looking in the mirror. Bro, I tell you niggas, y'all niggas don't believe me. I don't have a large channel. The shit that I say is way left, way different. And a lot of people won't believe the shit that I say. And what do I always say? Show me a bitch who ain't getting no attention on her pussy, I'll show you a miserable bitch. She said she was in the mirror crying, knowing she looked like a freakazoid. I mean, all of the high life that she was living, it all came crashing. Matter of fact, where we at? We at 3029. Let's go back to some of her pictures real quick. She was on the high horse, dog. Let's see if we can catch some of her pictures. She had put some pictures up. She was looking good. She was living a high life, son. And it all went bad. It's a real horror story. I don't know if I can find it. I mean, we ain't going to just play this shit. If I can't find it here, fuck it. But she was looking, you know, looking decent.
I still had to wear a 500, okay? Like that's here before you able to get your body done. But my tummy tuck was like a year or some, like a looking like you was carrying me because anything.
Hold on.
That's probably because I was still sore or whatever. And that's so crazy to me. Lord, like, oh my God. I would tell anybody, like, why don't you in her pancreas? Because, girl, oh, you had like so much of the fat was like stored on top.
There we go.
They used to want the fat
There we go.
top to fall down to the bottom.
There we go. There we go. She was doing her, son. Look how happy she was in the picture here. Hold on.
Y'all, my butt was so big and it was so sore. It was so sore.
Where was
I don't
it
have
at?
a picture right after, but I have a picture when I get home. And I'm gonna show you how like so much of the fat was like stored on top.
She wasn't crying in the camera then. She had everything she wanted, son. Look at this crib. Yo, how much, son? Look at that. She's a boss. Look, she got a bag, toys, everything clean. My goodness. Yo, they be balling, son. Don't let them off the hook, B. Look at this. Now she talking about she in the mirror crying.
Being, you have to have a certain BMI. And that's when everything was like around that time, that's when like it was getting strict. But they were still over there in Coral Gables, so it was still like kind of back in the day. So let me think. I'm sorry, I'm pausing because I'm trying to, I don't want to like skip over anything. So yeah, so just fast forward, I had one of guys on took down or whatever, and it was still really big. It was still big. Like I tried to lose weight and stuff, and I just still was not satisfied. Like I used to cry like looking in the mirror, like hey, what did you do to yourself? And then like getting into it with people or getting into it with friends, and the first thing they talked about was like, because I talked about it. Like I was open with people around me that knew me. They knew how I felt about my butt or whatever. So, of course people always try to use that against you or whatever. So, I used to cry sometimes, and like even to myself, like not even so much of what the people used to say. It used to be like just me looking in the mirror and I'd be like, girl.
Are you serious? Hold on. I saw a Kendra G video of this gladiator lying about being married and how many kids she got for you to. Oh, I thought you said you seen this girl. Where's it? It's a new one? Let's do it. I'm open right now. My gladiator's not here. She lied, said she was coming, in a little bit of time because she's getting her hair done, not realizing she's dealing with me. Bitch, I know you lying. Like, we got time to play. Is it a new Kendra G joint? Let's get it.
Girl, this is ugly. Like, ugly, okay? So, yeah, I'm like, I just didn't know what to do. I just didn't know what to do. And I'm just like, and then like when I had started like reaching out again, after I got some of my butt took down, doctors was like, oh, we don't do that. So they like, it just like was not a thing at all. It didn't get your butt taken down and not become a thing until K Michelle got her butt took down, got her silicone took out her butt, and then I think that's when like the doctors had started like diving into it and researching and going back and figuring out how to do it. Because I was reaching out before that even happened, and people like, oh no, we don't do that. We don't do liposuction to the butt. Like we don't do, because I was calling it a butt reduction. I didn't know it because now today it's just liposuction to buttocks. And I'm like, you do butt reductions, like you take BBLs out, like they like, no, we don't do that. We don't do that. And I'm just like, I just felt stuck. I felt stuck with it. I used to just like literally like cry, like get up in the morning, didn't want to do nothing because I just did not like it. I'm like, oh, this is just like, And anytime I felt cute or thought I was cute, here you go. Somebody just always had to remind me, baby, that butt is still back there. That booty is still back there. And it's like, I couldn't even get it to people because I know if I look in the mirror and I say, oh, like, honey, I can just imagine what you see from behind. I can't even see myself walking. So I always carry myself or have confidence, but just this vulnerable moment, me talking to all y'all, baby, I carried that confidence with a grain of salt. I probably have to get intoxicated to even forget or not care. But on like a normal day or a normal store run,
It's hard to reach your goal.
You guys got to understand, son. These women are they're alone. They make their money and they're very miserable, son. You got to understand it.
So I felt like it was nothing I could do. I felt defeated. I felt dumb. I was always like, I regret it. And I know like sometimes like you're not supposed to regret the decisions that you make in your life, but I regret it.
Who the fuck told you you're not supposed to regret stuff? Ma'am, you paid thousands of dollars to have your daughter embarrassed every time she goes out with you. But it wasn't embarrassing when you was leaving your daughter at your mama's house going out getting eggplant. I mean, you had your fun. Let's talk about that part.
Getting that second BBL. I regretted being greedy. I regretted lying to my doctor. I regretted everything about it. So now when I see people talk about plastic surgery and real bodies versus fake bodies, and I'm not gonna lie, it still do something to me. Like it still do something to me today. And I just recently went and got a butt reduction. And when I talked to the doctor, because it was like a shelf. It was just like a ball. Like you put your clothes on, you know, it fit different. But like with your clothes off, it was just I was just like, oh my god, like it was just like a ball, a body of leaves. Like,
hold on, let's see that. Hold on.
just like oh my god, like it was just like a ball, like a.
Dang. Dang. That's inhumane, son. Why you do that, sis? Dang. Chest too big. Everything's disproportionate, but I got niggas that'll hit that for 16 a month. Ugh. Nigga got all that silicone. You nigga bouncing on that hard, bouncy castle.
Ball, a body of leaves. Like but yeah, so when I talked to the doctor, he basically was like, you know, he took down what he took down. He was like, because so much time has passed, and I was losing weight and everything like that. My skin had just stretched out. My skin had just stretched out just so much. It had stretched out just so much, and he was like, in order for me to even make it match your legs fully, I have to do literally like a complete backlift. Because now at this point, they have to lipo the buttocks to get some more of the fat out. Take the skin because the skin has stretched so much. Lift the skin up and do me a complete backlift. Because they have to lift the skin up. Because they don't lift the skin up. Because he told me, he was like, I do want to let you know, he's like, I'm going to do it to the point where, it looks nice or whatever. He's like, but I can't do it to my fullest potential because.
Unbelievable, man. This shit is crazy, man. So out of all the stuff you dealing with, look at matter of fact, just look at the difference of the woman. I mean, damn. Shit. Difference of the woman when she put herself together, she go all over. She got bread, B. But I mean, she's surgically fucked up. Can you deal with that and still hit that for the money? Can you wife that for the money? Like, she's surgically fucked up, but she's strong. She go through 6-7 surgeries, work every day, out here moving, shaking. Very powerful woman. Damn. Louis Vuitton phone, boss.
I need a complete backlift and lipo. So I'm like, how much that cost? He like, how much did he say that cost? I think it was like $12,000, and I had already.
God damn! What I tell y'all? What I tell y'all, boss? What I tell y'all? Pay attention to me, man. Listen. Ain't nobody telling y'all the game like this, man. I don't give a fuck. You niggas don't support me. You don't sponsor my show. You don't do shit. I'm dealing with these gladiators, But understand something. I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you that they're bosses. They got bread. Yes, I know you don't want to hit nothing like this. I know you don't want to be hanging out and holding this bitch hand like I would. I know you don't want to be hugging on her and kissing on her ears in public like I would for the bread. I know you don't. I'm trying to help.
Just paid for just the lipo to the buttocks or whatever. And that was like $4,000. So I'm like, I don't got $12,000. And this was just like
Okay, she don't got $12,000, but understand what she's doing. Like, this ain't life or death now. See, this ain't life or death. None of this is life or death to her. This is all luxury tax. This is all luxury expense, dog. This ain't got nothing to do with rent and all that fly shit. This is all luxury. So even considering 12 and all of the thousands just for a luxury is bossed up. Oh, sorry about that.
I'm like, I don't have $200,000. So, you know, I told her, could you make it do what it do? You know, make it look as good as you can. Go in there, God got it. And he did. And like I said, I'm still on my weight loss journey or whatever. But, you know, of course, now at this point in my life, you know, I just pray every day and just like, you know, this what comes with
Bro. Now that is what you call a money pit right there. This is a broken woman. Ain't nobody gonna love on her. You know how much of a difference you'll be in her life? Oh, because she think everybody gonna use her because she ain't worth shit no more. She tore her. You could have been fat and regular. Now you went through a baddie phase. Now you in a deformity phase. Now you don't even have no swag about you. That's what you call easy prey.
Living with the decisions that you make in life and just not understanding that the decisions that you make still affects you long term, like for the rest of your life.
Hold on. Stop the show. Keelan. My dude Brian Turner said he'll knock that down for $1,600 a month. Keelan, how much would you hit it for the hour and for the month? Keelan, talk to me, son. How much would you hit it for the hour and for the month? Oh shit! Some dude, Brother B hit me with the 5 on the Cash App. Let's get it. That's why thanks for the sponsorship, homie. Yo, Keelan, how much would you hit this for the hour and for the month? Brother BT, he said he'll do 16 a month. You know, he got to hit that 16 times. Damn, that's a lot, B. Yo, that's a lot. Matter of fact, he got hit it 10 times. Damn, because 16 times is a lot, homie. Shit. Damn.
Changes decisions as far as like doing anything to your body. Now, don't get me wrong, I am not against plastic surgery. I got a titties done, I got a tummy tuck.
Hold on. You never heard me say nothing about her titties done. I didn't know. I did not know she got her titties done. I mean, this woman is a pure D fake. Because you damn sure ain't got no hair. So we already know that. But we don't know that you got your titties, your ass, your stomach, your legs, your thighs, your hips, your knees, your toes. God damn. Shit. She ruined her life.
Now at this point in my life, you know, I just pray every day and just like, you know, Kelly, you have to. This what comes with living with the decisions that you make in life and just not understanding that the decisions that you make still affects you long term, like for the rest of your life. Especially when you're making life changes decisions as far as like doing anything to your body. Now, don't get me wrong, I am not against plastic surgery. I got a titties done, I got a tummy tuck, I got liposuction, I got my lips done.
Bro. Bitch said she got her lips done, son. Come on, y'all. Cut me some slack. We didn't know that this is a transformer. Come on, man. So, we dealing with ratchet gladiator spirits and behavior. We dealing with medicine. We dealing with surgically altered. We dealing with bad box, fibroids, endometriosis, surgeries, no hair. I mean, yeah, we don't deserve to get nothing out of this? No way, Jose. See, because like I said, y'all niggas, yes, y'all brothers, y'all deal with healthy women. Yo, yes. Yes. But have you even ever asked a bitch about her pussy from a health standpoint? No. I doubt it.
Against it. I'm not against it at all. The only regret that I have is just not being honest and not waiting and not just seeing what my results would be and feeling like it just wasn't enough, because that's where when people say, oh, you just insecure Oh, and I wasn't insecure when I was in the process of getting it. I wasn't insecure when it came to me sitting on that table and lying to that doctor. You don't know when the insecurities came in. The insecurities came in after I got it. So for all the people who feel like you're getting plastic surgery because you're insecure with yourself and you don't like the way that you look and you want to change yourself, now don't get me wrong. If I'm shaped like a bell pepper and I go to the gym and that bell pepper shape ain't going nowhere and I got the money to be shaped like a Coke bottle, I'm gonna go get shaped like a Coke bottle.
There you have it. But at this point, she's talking to nobody because can't nobody say, why you want to be shaped like a Coke bottle? Can't nobody ask her that. Why you want to be shaped like a Coke bottle? You already you made yourself look like a bell pepper. Why you want to be shaped like a Coke bottle? Why? That's the question. Anybody got an answer in the chat? Anybody got an answer in the chat? Why would this woman want to be shaped like a Coke bottle? But you hear the swag. See, that's what happens when you know you dead ass wrong. You got to put that swag on it. You got to be unruly with it.
The way that you look and you want to change yourself. Now, don't get me wrong. If I'm shaped like a bell pepper and I go to the gym and that bell pepper shape ain't going nowhere and I got the money to be shaped like a Coke bottle, I'm going to go get shaped like a Coke bottle. I don't want to be shaped like a bell pepper. That's when you alter your body. That don't got nothing to do with being insecure because I want my clothes to fit a certain way. My insecurities from my personal experience came when...
Oh, it was about your clothes fitting a certain way. Got it. That's why you wanted to look like a Coke bottle. Got it.
I looked at myself in the mirror after I got surgery. And I'm just like, girl, you should not have done this. Like, that's where my insecurity came in at. So, but now, in 2024, my update when it comes to regretting my BBL, I still never would have did it. If I could have got more took out a few months ago, I definitely would have. If I could have afforded that $12,000 and got it completely done, I would have. But I am able to live with it now.
Yeah.
I'm able to wear jeans again because I couldn't wear jeans. I felt like I could not wear jeans. Like, it just did not look good.
Yeah, and this the same girl. She could not wear jeans. She had you missed the story, Emperor. She went from being this boss baddie. She was living the high life. Men were fucking her. Men she never thought of dreaming of fuck. But it was short-lived. It was 2.5, 3.5 years. Her body started being deformed and she started feeling pains and the fat behind her butt was alive and it was growing on top of the BBL silicone. And she had deformities and she would go out to the store with her daughter and gay men would record her and put her on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Let me give you this email. Yo, Emperor chill. Yo, this nigga, Keelan messed up my story. I wasn't finished. Yo, Emperor, don't do that. Yo, Emperor, don't do that. I was giving you the whole spill, son. I was giving you the whole spill. I promise, man. This nigga Keelan, I want him to send me the clip. I gotta put the email in. But yo, I was just running the story. This is one of the wildest stories I've ever seen. So, gay men put her on Facebook, and she had got mad. So she ain't say nothing to the gay man in the store because she knew the gay man would fuck her ass up. So she went home, and people were hitting up, saying, "Ain't this you going viral for having that fucked up butt and that fucked up surgery?" And she went off with the dude. And then after that, she was trying to figure out how does she get some of this stuff taken out because she's an embarrassment to her daughter. The people around her said she shouldn't have never did it. They called her stupid, and she used to look in the mirror and she would cry why she would do this to herself. And, more stuff had came out. So it wasn't about her getting a tummy tuck and a 360 for her stomach. And it wasn't about her getting 1, 2, and 3 BBLs. She also got her titties done and her lips done. And she wears fake wigs because she don't got no hair. So this story just went out of control. Totally. This woman spent thousands of dollars to feel like a piece of shit
good at all. I couldn't wear certain stuff, but now today I am able to by the grace of God. I am able to do the things that I wasn't able to do that I did used to cry about and feel insecure about. And now, I feel way better about myself. I don't be wearing no long sweaters and stuff, unless I have to or whatever. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling good about myself. I'm feeling better about myself. This is just a story that I like to tell and just an update, for the people who are out here doing it and for the people who are scared to talk about it. Because I know you get botched. People get botched. You get botched. And
Dang.
This is what
Y'all understand? Yo, black woman, why are you doing this? Dang.
you don't really know what to do about it because people don't know when you get surgery done, like that is a lifelong commitment. Like you need to have money because you may need touch-ups. I didn't even go and get your teeth did. Then you got to go back and get your teeth looked at after a certain amount of time. Even when me get my breast did, you got to go back and get your breast looked at a certain.
Damn, yo, homie. The woman's whole body is done. Now she says she even did her teeth. Damn. Shit. Dang. All for some dick. Dang.
At a certain amount of years, you get your body done. You got to be able to get them massages and drainages and all that stuff. So
whoa.
So it's like if people who just I'm gonna save up every nickel down penny I got, and after that I don't got no more money to keep up with what I got going on. I don't know. Let's hear you. But this was a long journey. Like this was a long journey for me. This is a long journey, and for the people who've been around me and know, if you know, you know. If you know me, you know. But yeah, this is just like an informative video or whatever. Like I said, I keep it real raw and authentic on my page. I don't sugarcoat anything. You gonna judge a person regardless, so why not be honest? You never know who you will help. You never know who this video gonna reach. But I got a story behind what I was doing. So now, I came to the point of at this age of 37, soon to be 38 years old, knocking on 40. Okay. People gonna judge you regardless. Walk with your head up high. You may regret some of the decisions that you make in your life, but it's your life. Nobody else has to live it. Nobody else has to wake up in your shoes. So I have to tell myself that. That's something I have to tell myself to keep myself going and not really care about what other people think or say about me. Like I said, would I do it? Would I go back and do that again? No. No. If I could time swap and go back, no, I would not. Would I have got my first one? Yes. My first one, yes. I would have kept my first one. It's the regret of the second. That's what this is.
So you were not proud of looking like a bell pepper. So it wasn't the first one. It wasn't the first one, y'all. So she was going to do that surgery regardless. She just, they had the money. And they was like, fuck it. Nothing better to do but go get some surgery. I was like, wow.
This is about the second one. But yeah, that's just mainly it.
Let me look this Kendra G shit up.
Yeah, that's why I regretted it. But I'm okay today. And I'm able to say that I'm okay today. And I'm able to make this video. The first video I made, I was crying on her. But I'm able to make this video. And I didn't cry about it. I'm still able to smile about it. And y'all out here looking good, honey. And there's always going to be people talking about plastic surgery because some people just don't agree with it. Some people hate it, but they can't get it. It's all type of reasons, child. But, yeah. So, look at me all you want to. Talk about it all you want to. I'm a walking testimony, and I'm okay with that. At least I'm getting talked about. Period. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and go to the show.
Ma'am. I don't know if she was on Kendra G. That's what I'm trying to find out. Shit. That is what I'm trying to find out, B. If this bitch was on Kendra G. I'm looking now. I want to see if that bitch is on Kendra G, B. All right. Let's just go with anything then. Let's go with anything. Oh yeah. I wanted to do this. I was this bitch, Shara 7. They might. I hope they don't flag us, B. I hope they don't flag us, son. Cause she live right now. But fuck it.
Hello? Hello? Hi, can you hear me? Yes. Yes. Right. Hi, how are you? How do I say your name? You said it right, Myasia. I said it right. Okay, Myasia, where you calling me from, babe? I'm in Queens, New York.
Oh boy.
Queens, New York. How old are you? I am 32. 32. What do you do for a living? I am a director of operations for a vitamin company. Director of operations.
That bitch got mad commercials. Shara 7 bitches over there supporting the fuck out of that bitch. Bitch got like 3 commercials playing on her live stream. Wow. How this?
Have you ever married? No. What's your zodiac sign? I'm a Capricorn.
Unbelievable.
Capricorn. All right, we got my age.
All right, so let's check this out real quick because we don't want to get flagged.
Are attractive. Now they're trying to figure out how to become the prize because they went for looks. If you want a man to value you more and fear losing you, you got to look way better than them and be able to do way better than them as far as attracting another partner, another man. You can't do that. They don't fear losing you because who are they going to lose you to? You got to look way better than them and be able to replace them with somebody with way more money.
That's the game. That's the game. This ain't playing, B. Yeah, I can't go look. I don't know who got a yellow shirt on. I went looking for the yellow shirt, dog. Won't you say read the title out to me? Type the title in the chat, and I could just go get the title. But let's see what this bitch talking about anyway.
See this body time. Oh my God! Let me see. Stick with it. Okay. So Myasia, right? Yes. Myasia, when was your last relationship? Okay. So Myasia, right? Yes. I want to see this body time. Oh my God! Let me see. Stick with it.
How much, fellas? How much? I need y'all to see those square pants. How much?
Let me see. Stick with it.
How much, fellas? Now, look at the hip to waist ratio. Look at the fat. Is this? We just watched a surgery video. Is this surgery? What have you learned today? What have you learned today? What have you learned? We just watched this. They just told us what this was. She said you got to get the tummy tuck because you can't have the BBL with the big stomach. So you got to get the tummy tuck, got to get the ratio. If you had worked out, you wouldn't have this fat overlapping on your bra and your arms wouldn't be like that if you were working out. That's a problem. What do we know? They get their boobs done with it. Okay? Wow. You really had a fupa, but they gave you the surgery, the 360, whatever it is. The bitch just told us. I didn't expect this, but we had just studied this. We're not that stupid. We just studied this.
Okay. So Myasia, right? Yes. Myasia, when was your last relationship? Probably about 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Yes. Okay, you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you were intimate with someone? A couple months ago.
There we go. There we go. We got something. We cooking with something. I don't do relationships in this new climate. I don't do relationships in this new climate. Hold on, I got a treat for y'all. Hold on. Where's it at?
Life in relationships like strays. You're living life like single women. You just got a relationship status. That's why you call this stuff situationships. You're going to the factory where you have to wear Spanx and trainers and all kind of stuff to just lie.
Was an ex, yes. A couple months ago. 3 flaws you have to work on. 3 flaws I have to work on.
Oh, yo, yeah. I did that. I did that video. Yeah, I remember that. She had the blonde braids. I remember that video. We did that video. Well, I wasn't doing live streams back then. I had started the channel, and I had did that joint, and yeah, I did that joint, yeah, because that was crazy. Because the dude had called in like that bitch lying, and she had lied about her kids and all this wild shit. Yeah, we did that one. That was when I first started, dog. Word. I remember that joint. Trying to remember, it damn sure wasn't a live stream, but I was just trying to remember, did I live stream, record it, then upload it? I think that's the way I did it. Yeah, we did that joint, B. I was on fire back then. I'm way nicer now. Cause once I get to this little 1,000 subs, I want to turn up. You know what I'm saying? Like I was hoping that I could get there, but seems like they stopping it. So, I mean, I'm putting in the work, dog.
Sometimes I may focus too much on the details instead of. Sometimes some situations don't require you to focus on the details, and that could become problematic. But I try to keep an overall view on it, like a basic view on everything, and not be so hard on details. But I'm working on it. That's why I said it like that, because I'm trying to work on that. And expecting too much of others, but not in the sense of where I just say it to you, like, but I notice things. And then instantly after I notice it, it weighs on my mind. Then after that, I kind of distance myself. And another weakness would be,
Still think that it's impossible to lose stubborn belly fat at 60s?
Unbelievable.
Just I'm patient, but I think sometimes things like got tying into what I just previously said, just trying to wait and see things out sometimes. Okay. So tell me to ask you, do you normally date men that make $150K? I have dated guys that made like 100,000 or more. Mm-hmm. I've dated guys that made less than that. But at this point in my life, if I'm in that bracket, I kind of want something in that bracket as well.
Yeah, same story over and over and over. Stop the show. My nigga Bernie's in the building. So, damn. I know Brother B. Hope that ain't Bernie again, man. Shit. Yeah, that's Brother B. Brother Bernie sponsored the show. It wasn't none of you other niggas. It was Brother Bernie, man. Praise Jesus. Let's get it. Let's get it.
I understand the logic. So listen, there's no pushback on the logic at all. I just said this to the last guy. This whole dating thing, because I know there's a narrative that men say they control the relationship, and nobody controls anything. It's about 2 people agree. Absolutely. So 2 people have to agree, and that's just what it always comes down to. Okay, nevertheless. All right, Malaysia, did I ask you why God be lucky to be with you? I think I did, right? No. Okay. But you asked, well, God should be happy to be with me because, listen, I'm just like positive energy, good aura, very unique, very caring, very nurturing, and definitely worth, wanting to know. Look, you got a positive comment. Sean A said, she's a breath of fresh air. Thank you. Okay. Evan, let me make my wish. Okay, be somebody. Okay, I got another comment. Deli Grind says, she is attractive. Unfortunately, her priority is the money versus family. Okay. Recreational use only, fellas.
No, it's not. You got that wrong. Don't read too deep into it. Family first.
Family first. Okay. Do you want kids?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Can the guy have kids already?
I prefer no, and most of my dating life, I dated guys without kids, but I would maybe 1 or 2, but they would have to be like under. They would have to be over 10, like 10 over.
10 over. Okay. Now, Malaysia, are you on the Kendra G single dating app?
Stop you real quick. It's my Asia.
I apologize.
It's okay.
My Asia.
Yeah.
My Asia, are you on the Kendra G single dating app?
I actually signed up today.
Okay. Did you make a profile?
It's exactly what it's showing. Let
me see. That should be unique. So let me see right now. My Asia.
Yes. MYAS.
I think you're the only one. Yeah, this is him.
That is me.
See what I'm saying? It's weird, right? When they dress up, they go more white. When they dress up, it's weird. It's weird. I mean, I guess if she was dressed like she is on the app, you know what I'm saying? If she was trying to, I guess if she was dressed like she was dressed on the app, I don't know, man. I don't know anymore because clearly she got the surgery. Clearly. All right? I don't know anymore, man. She said she make 100,000. Matter of fact, we didn't catch the beginning.
What?
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
My deal breakers are liars. I don't like liars. I hate liars.
Operations, no kids, never married. Operations. Do you have any kids?
No.
No kids. Have you ever married?
No.
What's your zodiac sign?
How old's the bitch?
Capricorn. All right, so we got my age of Queens, New York, 32, Capricorn.
32. 32. She don't want no kids. She got a BBL and all that. And she stay in Queens, New York. 32. She got to get pregnant like now. You know? She done. That's why the dude said recreational use only. Yes. Definitely trying to hit that. You know? Yo, Bernie, don't leave, son. You know, you got to make sure I get to 1,000 subs. You got to like go get some people's devices and push sub. You know, you got to sub on some other devices, B. I need 1,000 subs before you leave, B. For real, dog. Yeah. All right, let's get another one. Oh, let's get back to that girl.
You can't do that. If you don't look like that, they don't fear losing. Okay, so you gotta level up real hard, man. That's the answer. Level up real hard to where you look too good.
Stop the show. Bernie said, long as I'm here, he's here, fellas. And y'all gotta understand, Bernie found me. I had a different channel. We used to turn up way crazier. I didn't know. I still don't know the rules, but I didn't know the rules, so they booted me off. But Bernie was there. Like, we had just got monetized on that channel. Now, it was only a few months ago, and then I had said to myself, let me do another channel. So we thought we was going to speed up to 1,000. It's taking a little longer, but we're pushing these copyright boundaries, and we trying different. That's why y'all don't see me with the fly setup and all that stuff, because Anton and all these niggas, they be flagging. So you gotta like do it from. They say you gotta transform the content. It's got to be transformative in nature. So I'm doing all. That's why y'all see I do all these different silly, stupid things, and I appreciate y'all for watching it with it on a fucked up type of visual, you know. But it's a whole copyright thing. You know, these people are crazy, man. Like, I thought it was like the rap gang, but they booted my other channel off. And my nigga Bernie, I don't know how he found me. Bernie found me, son. So that's another thing. We gotta get a backup channel. you know, in case they flagged us down, because, you know, we go after these folks. So it's a lot of things we got to do here.
Yeah. You got to look too good to, you got to look like you can do better by getting a better man with more money. When I say do better, y'all keep thinking about money. I'm thinking about men's money. When you can go out and replace them with.
This is my boo right here. This is the game. She's giving real game. She's like, nah, you thinking about making more money. Nah, you got to go get the men's money. And look, she gets super chats. Like, understand what's going on here. Hold on. What did it say? Hey, you look beautiful as always. I messaged you on Patreon about business. Is that okay? Is IG better? I mean, these women are stupid. They're willing to do all this dumb stuff. Don't you know they could have a man? They got all this bread. Don't you know? They just don't want it. They want a rich man.
A man with more money. That's when he'll be afraid to lose you. When you walk out of the house and he's afraid a man with more money is going to approach you, that's how you get a man to be afraid to lose you. So you need to level up your looks all the way, as much as you can, to where you look too good to be with him anymore. That's how. So work on yourself. That's how.
Now, I need y'all to see this. This is because this is the real reason why I'm showing her to you guys. Now, y'all see her right there, right? Check this out. She had the other wig on the other night. Look, this bitch got 500,000 subs. But they've been on the game for years. I'm starting to realize, you know, you got to have some time in the game, you know? I want to be a hot shot and I want to fly up the market, but I think they stopped all that with the algo. Look at her hair. This bitch keep changing wigs. Look at this bullshit. This bitch blue, blonde, black, curly, straight. I mean, come on. She's the one that's giving the game up to the women. Bitch can't even wear her real hair. So she making fun of the girls.
This weekend. Girl, we going down there and you looking for the hoochie daddies. Girl, all hoochie daddies. Girl, he said it.
I can't do that. I can't do that, y'all. I ain't gonna put y'all through that. Let's go to the blonde one. I just wanted y'all to see the change of hair. I'm not gonna put y'all through that.
So, welcome to the channel. If y'all are just
this my girl. She get to wear these stupid wigs. Yo, bro. They're appreciated for wearing wigs like men are appreciated for wearing like expensive Kangos and cowboy hats. Like they're appreciated for wearing wigs like Yellowstone cowboy hats when you got the flyest cowboy hat. Like, this is sick. I'm sorry. My game to combat that is don't worry about the relationship and just get them eggplant and on to the next. They get tired out before we do. I do have one little thing about that. And the Emperor, I'm not knocking. I love what you're doing. My whole thing is, yes, on to the next, but before you go, all I want you to do, I just want you to ask for like $70, like 70 to 700. Like, say, you short on your insurance money, you could get half of that for me. Like, don't just let them off the hook. Come on, bro. I don't like it. You know, her channel started off as a witch channel. I don't know nothing about the bitch. She was doing spells and shit. I appreciate her. I ain't gonna lie. Find her old videos when she was a witch. Oh, yes, that would be nice. That would be nice, brother. She damn sure looked like a witch with the blonde on. Emperor, yes. See, one thing I like about black men, like y'all niggas, y'all be getting bitches and shit like that. But just like my homies, I tell my homies all the time, like, yo niggas, you scared to ask for something? You crazy. Like, I be forcing niggas. Like, ask, B. You know, you ain't got it anyway. Ain't like a no ain't gonna kill you. A no ain't gonna kill you, son. I promise you. You niggas are way more ballery than me. A no is gonna kill me. See, y'all way more ballers. Like, a no gonna kill me. I'm like, yo, no, fuck that, man. You know what I mean? I don't play that shit.
I'm super busy, and I just don't have the time unless it's beneficial to me. You gotta be nice about it.
This bitch got all the commercials,
Everyone,
man.
welcome back.
This bitch got all the commercials. She getting money.
Okay. Yeah, I think as you get older and more secure in yourself, and you don't care what other people think, you're more sure of yourself, and you're able to speak and say the things that you need to say. Alina, he says you say you met a man. He's 78. Apparently, he's also providers for my friend. You hung out with him and her, and we ordered stuff online, but now he's not answering. He did give me money. What do? I don't trust her.
So she gets a $10 super chat, right? And the woman says, I met a man. He's 78. And apparently he also provides for my friend. I hung out with him and her, and we ordered stuff online, but now he's not answering. He did give me money. What to do? I don't trust her. What did we always say? Sister code is bullshit. Now, you don't trust. You hung out with him. What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? Somebody tell me. I hung out with him. What does that mean? I hung out with him and her. What does that mean? You understand? Fuck does that mean? So you gave him some box. All right, let's be clear. She gave him some box. Let's be clear. You don't trust her. That's not the case, sis. You don't trust that your box was good enough. You tried to grimy him out and say, no, she really loved it. Her box is better. Don't you get it? This ain't no trust thing. Your box is trash. These bitches are willing to sweep an old decrepit men for money. Yo, it's the game. Emperor, when you get old, you're going to want somebody to top you off. You know what I'm saying? You're going to want somebody to rock with you when you 78, son. You know? If you ain't married or whatever. A lot of California and New Yorkers are moving to Dallas. Have you thought about? Hell no. But like I told you the other day, dog, my birthday is in September, and my like I said, one of my gladiators. Hold on, man. Y'all niggas trying to get me busted.
She probably was not okay with it. But as soon as she starts ignoring him, he'll probably hit you up, girl. You know how men are. Sprinkle. Just make sure you have your shopping list ready, all the stuff in your cart ready to go so you can pay for it when she starts ignoring you. Sprinkle. All right? Mm-hmm. What to do if you complain about an urgent bill and he doesn't offer to pay? Tell him what you're about to go do. Okay, well, I really gotta make this money to pay this bill, so I'm gonna go donate whatever it is you gotta donate to make that money. Plasma, eggs, I don't know, man. Sprinkle. And see if he stops you. If he doesn't stop you from donating plasma or eggs, dump him, he don't love you. You don't even like the man. Sprinkle. Officer, that was what was on the scene of your accident is interested. Girl, now skip, goodbye. Sprinkle. Girl, you just wasted your $9.99 after that question. The answer is always.
Oh, y'all didn't know. Y'all didn't know that was sprinkle. You know, sprinkle. Like I said, If she's telling that side of the game, there's no reason why we can't tell the other side of the game. Taking advantage of an old trick. Right. Now, I agree with you, but she's mad that the other one is doing it better. She don't trust her. Right. Whew. Right. If Sprinkle could do it, Emperor, why can't we? Why can't we? We damn sure bringing more to the table. So, like, we're willing to, like, do all the front end investments. Get with you, take you out, do this, do that, get that eggplant in you. Then we want to extract. You understand? It is what it is.
Boy's gonna be done with that. Unless you want to stop her, that don't make that much money. Okay. All right. I've never donated eggs or plasma eggs. I can get money from every different direction if I want to. But that's what you tell people to see if they'll stop you. Because if you're dating a man, you dating a man, y'all don't slept together, and he ain't gonna help you with no bill, even if you didn't sleep with him, and y'all are dating and he likes you. If he don't stop you from going to donate your body parts, do you really think he's gonna make a good husband, a good future boyfriend, a good father?
Stop the show. Super chat. I was a stripper for 5 months and I realized I got way more without it. But now I live in the Indiana high rise. Plan to rent a room and bartend in Georgia. Is this downgrading? So I want to sing, have a boutique in a oh, God. Woo! My goodness. I'm telling y'all niggas, man.
No, that's your guest. Just be done with him. He's not trying to help you, man. Lyrics, Sprinkle, you say you was a stripper for 5 months and realized that you got way more without it, but now you live in a high rise, plan to rent room. Okay, downgrading, want to sing. Okay, you got too much stuff going on, man. Just pick one thing and make sure you got money to do all those things. If you want to, like, I don't know how much money. So thank you for the donation. What I'm saying is, I'm going to be successful, and then I'm going to follow, like, something else I really want to do. So if you got the money to start a boutique, if you're downgrading, do you have the money? If you think it's a good move to make and you're going to benefit from it, great. But I'm not getting ready to downgrade. I'm getting ready to upgrade always. You know what I'm saying? If you can't upgrade, stay where you are until you can. That's all. That's my motto. Level up. You can't upgrade, don't even do nothing until you can. You know what I'm saying? Unless you don't have a choice. But if you have options and you have a choice, always opt for upgrading.
Hold on. My provider boyfriend threatens to break up, kick me out when things don't go his way. Ma'am, you have a provider boyfriend. Why shouldn't things go his way? What do I do? He also gets mad when I cry and says I'm manipulative. Wow.
Now, anybody can be a singer on SoundCloud now.
See, the reason why I deal with these women channels, because that's where women are honest at, man. They really want the game.
There are people that can't even sing that's famous, you know, and the real talent out there don't even get recognized. So my thing is what I'm saying is invest in yourself and upgrade yourself before you upgrade anything. Your provider boyfriend threatens to break up, kick you out when things don't go his way. What do I do? He also gets mad when I cry and says I'm manipulative. Okay, well, if he's a provider, now, because some of y'all don't understand what provider means. Paying bills for the house that y'all both live in is providing enough. But if they're not giving you extra money to save,
Yo, alphas are down bad, son. Yo, paying for a house for a bitch to live in and buying clothes and food and all that is not enough. She said you gotta have extra money to save. This is the game. The problem is like I say, they're the ballers. Understand.
Providing enough. But if they're not giving you extra money to save and maybe start your own business with or shop with, and you haven't stacked your own cash.
Hold on, we gotta clip that. That's crazy. Where's that located at? That's crazy.
Kick you out when things don't go.
36. We gotta do a video on that. That's crazy.
So my thing is what I'm saying: invest in yourself and upgrade yourself before you upgrade anything. Your provider boyfriend threatens to break up, kick you out when things don't go his way. What do I do? He also gets mad when I cry and says I'm an idiot. Okay, well, if he's a provider, now, because some of y'all don't understand what provider means. Paying bills for the house that y'all both live in is providing enough. But if they're not giving you extra money to save and maybe start your own business with or shop with, and you haven't stacked your own cash to where you don't need to live there if you don't want to, then he's not really providing for you. He's just paying his own bills. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully you're smart and you have a savings account and you can just go whenever you want and just get another one. You know, if you live in a situation where you can't just pick up and leave whenever you choose to because of stuff like that, why are you there? You're not even benefiting.
What do I need to say? All I'm trying to do is take y'all around the gambit of gladiators. Okay? So if you ain't got somebody trying to use you like that, you got somebody that's surgically malfunctioned, you got somebody that's old that couldn't have kids, you got this one that's yelling over here with a suit on, there's a congresswoman, you got Meg Thee Stallion, you got I mean, you can run this a whole spectrum of gladiators we're dealing with here. And it's like, yo, as a man, alpha man, you just trying to get somebody to rock with you. She has a provider male. He gets mad when things does not go his way. Ma'am, why are things not going that man's way if he provides? Oh, sis, do he give you money that you could put in a personal savings account? Because as a woman, you got to be able to just leave these niggas because you should be out with your box, excuse me, trying to get extra. Oh yeah, yo, Bernie, you got to catch one of my live streams because Disagreeable name damn near scared me. I ain't never seen no shit like that. So, Bernie, when I do the live stream on the mobile, you gotta come through. I mean, you know, because you've been taking care of me, man. So I want to give you, I guess, a wrench. You know, I don't know what none of that shit mean because we don't want you niggas kicking nobody out unless they doing porno and shit like that. But you get a wrench over here, son. I mean, really, most of my niggas get wrenches because I appreciate you. But Bernie been really supporting me. And he can understand why Disagreeable has a wrench. Disagreeable been with me since day one, man. And he's a wild guy. All you niggas are crazy. I'm 29. I just left my 41-year-old controlling boyfriend after a 5-year relationship since he hasn't proposed yet. And now I'm dating one of his friends. Stop the show. Like I said, I watch these women channels because that's where you get the truth. Now I'm dating one of his friends who is wealthier and older than him. Any advice? Wow.
If it's in your savings, then go, man. Go find another one. Find another one before you even know. Then you don't know it. I don't know. Oh, lunch, you glad barbecue, sprinkle. Thank you. You're 29, just left your 41-year-old controlling boyfriend after a 5-year relationship since he hasn't proposed yet. And now I'm dating one of his friends who is wealthier and older than him. Any advice? Good job, ma'am. Sprinkle. No advice?
Good job, ma'am. Sprinkle. No advice. Gotta love it. You have to love it. Come on, y'all. Give a woman credit. Because this is a war against men and their money. So if you guys still believe that they're not getting this sort of culture, you know, this ain't no coaching. This is culturing. This is programming. This is what they're dealing with on a daily. Watching this sort of shit, making sure they look good, but you know, trying to hide the gladiator spirit as much as possible. And what do we do as men? You think we give a fuck what these bitches are watching on their phone? I don't. You know what I'm saying? And I know most niggas don't. They in there practicing how to be against your ass.
Get your money and get your rings. Good job. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You did right. Okay. Don't what? Yeah, you did right, ma'am. If he don't want you, the other one will.
This bitch got all the commercials. She's a real boss bitch. I like the bitch because we supposed to be doing the same thing. Come on, y'all. Fuck you niggas think you do your push-ups and all that bullshit for? Fuck you think you do you get your stuff for? Because it's just like them. You gotta look the part so you can get yours. You know? Everything she's saying is the game for us. See, because you can't get caught up in tradition. That's what you don't want to do. You know? No, Wavy's still here, son. Yeah, yo, I told her about it today. I said, yo, my homie said, what's good with some I don't know where you're going, but don't matter where you're going. You'll be flying with American, baby. Yeah, I told her about it today. You know, we definitely want that support. You know, she'll make sure you booked and cooked, baby. Boy, you already know. You know, I wouldn't even play with you like that, but I spoke about it today. I didn't know you was gonna say anything about it, but she was like, yo, what's good? I was like, you know, I was just talking shit, really. Trying to be of value to the bitch. Oh, we on mute.
How to be mean? To pretend it broke. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, that's the fastest, easiest way to be mean to anybody. Just pretend they broke. I'm wasting your time. You will come out in 2 seconds. You know, if you have trouble being mean and it's detrimental to you, just pretend they're broke. And if they really are broke, I don't know why you'd be nice to them. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Because of you, you are now dating a plastic surgeon and a few others. Girl, yeah, sprinkle, sprinkle.
Because of you, I'm dating a plastic surgeon and a few others. Get it, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Those men could have herpes, AIDS, or whatever. It don't matter. Get it, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, God. Yeah, you gotta love this shit. You gotta love this shit. Uh-oh, hold on. A provider got me a Birkin bag, but he shipped it to his house. Yo, you're not going to get these stories. You're not going to get these stories. You're not going to get these stories because, you know, they not going to talk to men, especially black men, man. Yo, provider got me a Birkin bag, but he shipped it to his house and he's barely answering. It should be here this week. He's saying he feel used. She want that bag, son.
Good for you. IDK, yes. why do y'all always ask me the same question? If a man is giving you money slowly starts to disappear, it's because they found another one, or they know you're not the one, and you should also be having another one. You know, that way you don't really have to suffer with going without because you already got somebody else getting you. Okay.
But Shira, my pussy can't go that fast. But Shira, I know you telling me to have other dick that's giving me money, but my pussy can't. Yo, some of these guys are knocking the ballpark out of my pussy. I can't just keep fucking and they want to fuck me. I can't keep up with you top whores.
How to know if he's low on funds, if he can't pay your bills and give you any extra money? You said you never paid rent. You realize that 1,400 high rise is taking away money going to bills when I could rent a room or go freestyle and go freestyle. Well, you mean like being a roommate somewhere?
Hi there, everyone. It's Sage Robbins.
And it's Tony Robbins.
Here we go.
We have ours.
Yeah, I never paid rent. Right. I just go live with somebody for free, stay home where I belong, or just meet somebody that's gonna let me move in and live for free, like, you know, and be a total provider. Honestly,
I'm trying to teach you niggas. But I can't say that because y'all niggas are fucking haters. Niggas will stop supporting me. You know what I'm saying? You niggas are fucking haters, B. If I tell y'all that shit. You know? They selling low quality box for high prices, stepped on like a brick every straight up garbage. That's why I say they got they have no merit talking about, you know, the DR and Colombia and all that. Hey, if these chicks are telling the truth, I guarantee they all walk on the blade on. No, it's not so open. It's it's covert. It's not so open anymore, Burn. It's like this. You sit up behind your computer and you hope that you strike it, or you get a plastic surgeon and you hope that he likes it, and you give it up and you hope you get some money. This is all covert shit. You know? These chicks telling the truth. They street. Yes. They are streetwalkers. Because the average BW ain't got the finesse to move like that. Very true. Very true. And like I say, they're putting these wigs on and all that stuff, hoping to get lucky off looks. That's all this is. And understand, they are willing to be paid to leave. You understand? They are willing to be paid. That's all we're saying. On the other end, we're saying the same thing. Bro, we're doing the same. They got bread too. So at that point, it becomes battle of box versus eggplant. Because we both can hook up and, you know, take each other out to get some food. You know, clearly I got to be the one to talk. And, oh, hold on, y'all. I'm in trouble. Hold on.
I'm too lazy to risk throwing money down the drain if somebody else is going to pay for it, you know? So if I can't find someone else to pay for it or how to live rent free, I'm probably going to figure out how I can make enough money to where rent is not even an issue, to where like it's like literally how much I spend a day. You know what I'm saying? I don't like suffering and I don't like struggling. So unless that rent money is the same amount as your daily shopping money or weekly shopping money, I'm not getting ready to do it. I just feel like I don't like chancing it, and I need to have way more than enough to be comfortable doing whatever I want to do. But if you want to rent a room, you're going to give up your privacy. You're going to run into more issues with whoever you're renting a room from. And, you know, I feel like if you're good friends with that person or there's some boundaries.
Yeah, guys. Gladiators in, man. I gotta switch the subject matter, so we'll come back. Sorry, guys. You know, it's it's real.
Okay.
All right. Hold on. Let me get Vic. Vic, what's good? So many BW gladiators here. Oh, you living it up. I'll be back, man.